everybody, welcome back to the more YouTube channel. It's Chris back with my rant stroke thought of the day. Definitely a rant, this one, and a pretty disgusting topic to be talking about. I can't believe I'm still talking about this. We're all still talking about this in 2023. Everybody would have seen the game last night against Real Madrid, or Real Madrid against Valencia in La Liga, and just the, quite frankly, disgusting, vile, awful scenes of the racial abuse that was thrown the way of Vinicius Jr. I didn't watch the full game, but I've seen the clips, I've heard the noises, I've read the information about it, and it's just absolutely disgusting that a young 22-year-old lad has been objected to this level of abuse by people, by grown fucking adults as well. Have a word with yourself. You're absolutely disgusting. You're a disgrace of a human being. Because let's get this right. This kid is a footballer. Yes, he's playing for the opposition that you want to beat. But numero uno, this kid is a fucking human being, and you are not treating him that way. You are treating him like he's less than nothing, like he doesn't matter, by acting the way you are, making the noises you were making, saying the things you were saying. You know, when you leave the house in the morning, you kiss your wife goodbye, or you say, have a great day to your kids at school, and then you go to a football stadium and you think you got the right to speak to somebody, shout abuse like that at a human being. What the fuck is the matter with you? You're not wired properly whatsoever. It was absolutely fucking deplorable. It really was. And I really hope if I was Valencia, I'd look on the cameras, find these people who are making these vile noises, these chants, because it won't be all the fans. I'm sure there would have been some fans there who would be disgusted by that behaviour, and ban them for life. Ban them for life, because nobody wants them in football. I'm sure Valencia fans don't want them there. And if it's the majority of your fan base, Valencia, then you as a club need to start educating your fan base of just how we are a human race here, and you shouldn't be talking to people like that whatsoever. It's a fucking disgrace. La Liga really let themselves down here. This isn't the first time we've seen this season, sadly. You know, we had Lukaku, who had the same issue in Serie A, getting massively abused racially by the crowd en masse, scored a pen, did a celebration, even got a yellow card, and then the Italian FA didn't rescind it. I mean, what the fucking hell is going on in football? We've gone from taking the knee every game to what? Just not giving a shit again, shrugging my shoulders and forgetting about it? This is the ugly side of the beautiful game, and it's still yet to be sorted. I can't believe we're having these conversations still in 2023, and the footballing bodies of the world need to unite and get this sorted, and get this sorted quick. I mean, you look at the variety of players and the backgrounds of players that play their football in La Liga and Serie A and have done for years, all over the world, from different races and backgrounds, and you're still doing this to fucking players in the crowd. Your whole league needs to sort itself out. Listen, English football isn't much better. Yes, I don't think we have the same level of abuse that you get overseas, but fucking hell, we need to sort ourselves out too here as well. Racism still exists in the game. It needs to be eradicated, and eradicated quickly. We cannot see scenes like this. This poor lad had tears in his eyes. I saw the Valencia captain trying to console him. My only criticism, I think, of the situation, and I love Carlo Ancelotti, I think he's a brilliant manager, and after the game he handled it superbly well with the interview when she tried to talk about the game, and he said, no, I'm not talking about the game after that. And he launched straight in, and rightly so, buried Valencia and their fans for their behaviour. But he probably should have took Vinicius Jr. off for his own safety, but outside of that, he shouldn't have to do that. I'd have took the whole fucking team off. I'd have grabbed the captain and I would have said, fuck this, we're off the pitch. If we forfeit the game, we'll forfeit the game. He's not getting put out with that, and nobody else is either. The Valencia captain should have went and spoke to the Real Madrid captain and hooked all the players off. That's the only way we're going to get away from this disgusting behaviour. You don't give those supporters a team to come out and shout at and cheer for. You walk off and you sit in the change room and you make them sit there in the stadium like the racist bunch of bastards they are, and then they're going to be better. They're going to have to be better, or this will happen week after week. Players, take a stand. Don't take this shit. Walk off the pitch. I mean, sadly for Vinicius Jr., it went from bad to worse, really, with him, if it could even possibly get any worse, after being emotionally just completely denigrated by these just awful chants. He then gets a red card, big melee. I don't know what the fuck the Valencia keeper's doing, charging at him, given the nature of the situation. The Valencia keeper can hear all that noise. You know what the boy's going through? You know, it's disgusting. He goes in, Vinicius Jr. raises his hand to a player. Technically, it is a red card. He gets a red card. You know, the referee, I think, lost control of the situation. She could have took the players off. After hearing the abuse, he could have made that decision and called everybody off the pitch. And we would have been talking about this in a total different light, in a more positive light. But sending Vinicius Jr. off, right, raising his hands, okay. But what about the guy choking him from the Valencia side? He has to get a red card too, which is exactly what Vinicius Jr. was saying. Real Madrid lost the game 1-0, but it's more than just a football game here. What football has lost here? Football has lost a lot of decency and respect and time that everybody works so hard to put into to kick racism out of the game, give racism the red card, everything else. It all came flooding back if it ever went away in this instance, and it shows you how far football still has to go to sort the racism problem out. And sadly, it's a lot further than any of us have possibly thought it would be. Spain have had this previously before. I remember years ago, England playing, I think it was qualifier game there, and the racial abuse the likes of Ashley Cole and Sean Wright Phillips had. I'm not going to talk about the noises they make. You know what the noises were. It was disgusting. Even the likes of Gary Neville and David Beckham have come out and said they could have done more. They should have done more back then. Players these days, captains, managers, officials, you have the power to stop this game in its tracks, take everybody off the pitch. And only when fans start respecting players for the human beings that they are, regardless of the colour of their skin, then we'll get some kind of equality and some kind of mutual respect in the game to not single anybody out for any level of abuse, be it racial, be it sexuality, whatever it may be. There's no room for this shit in the game in 2023. I'm absolutely appalled by those Valencia fans, and I think the Valencia fans themselves, they should be appalled too. I hope Valencia do something about this. Real Madrid have come out, breaking news today, and Real Madrid have said they're getting lawyers involved and they're filing an official hate crime against Valencia and La Liga. And do you know what? Good on Real Madrid for that. It's disgusting. This could be a sliding door moment when clubs are going to get sued and punished for the fans' behaviour. And this could be something that changes the game forever and changes it for the better. So this is me done with the rant for today. It's a horrible one. I hope I don't have to come and never do a video like this again. The game needs to be better. We all need to be better as fans. Respect one another. Come on, let's be better than this. See you later, everybody. Thanks for watching.